Bhazum Ksari is the second title from Small Box Games based in the city of Bhazum. The first was a two-player game where you try to influence the four consuls that ruled the city to join your side. In Bhazum Ksari, which is a 3 to 4 player as opposed to the first title's 2-player only, it's a continuation of the story. So now there's only one leader who's called the Ksari, and you are a district leader. And in order to gain the Ksari's favor, you must persuade the advisors that represent the 6 different cliques, while also enriching your district with various markets, entertainment, and military. In the box, you're going to get 53 character cards, and each one represents a citizen of Bhazum. And you're going to have the card color, and it's going to show what clique they're from, and everyone's going to have a numerical value, showing their persuade value and also an ability. You have 18 influence cards, and these are small cards in 3 different influence types. There's market, military, and entertainment. These are worth 1 point, and when you get them, you place them in your tableau or district. You have 12 advisor cards, and these are the guys you're going to be trying to persuade to come over to your district. Each one has a different clique color, influence color, and value. And everything comes in this tiny little box that's quite literally the size of a soap container. So to play the game, you're going to deal every player 12 cards, and then you're going to have a draft. And it's going to end when everybody, has 12 cards. So you start with 12, you have a draft, and then you're going to start the game with 12. There are 3 steps when you're playing Bhazum Ksari. The first one is Persuasion. And this is when you're going to place, each player places one of their character cards face up in the city. And you're going to be competing for advisors. And when you place when you place your card in the city, the text ability or action of the character card must then be performed. The second phase is resolution. And this is where you see who played the character card with the highest persuade value. And that player is going to sway the advisor, and which basically means they're going to take the advisor card and place it in their district. So, and then you reset. All you do is reveal a new advisor, and then you replenish the influence cards if there are less than 3 in the city. The game's going to end when the last advisor card is taken. You then add together the points you get from having advisors, characters, and influence cards. Now, I'll get straight to it. I really like this game. It's a blast to play, and my game group loves it. Probably because it plays so quickly and it's a cinch to set up. You just pop out the cards and start drafting. So as long as players can read and count, teaching new people to play is a breeze. Now, Bhazum Ksari certainly has some auction roots, but I wouldn't necessarily call it an auction game like High Society or even Biblios. So the cards you play here are much less about the numbers, even though the numbers are still important. So playing a card in Bhazum Ksari is about the ramifications of playing a particular card, as much as the actual value of the card itself. So this adds interesting choices to your basic highest number wins type auction game. And it's something I've not seen anywhere else before. So taking cards from your neighbors is a huge part of the game. So if you can't handle a good dose of player back and forth, then you may be in for a rude awakening. Your character and influence cards are going to get taken during the game, but you're going to do a good amount of thievery yourself. So swift revenge is always just a turn away. Something to note about the game is that the box says that it's 3 or 4 players, but from what I've heard, it's best to play with 4, because with 3, the advisor cards are a little too powerful when it comes to the end game scoring. But don't let that put you off the game. It'll still work just fine. Now, I highly recommend getting yourself a copy of Bhazum Ksari. It's a very unique and interesting title. that will become your guilty pleasure as you rob and steal your way to becoming the most powerful district leader.